Hi boys and girls, happy Monday and welcome to writing. I hope you guys had a great weekend and I loved looking at your heart maps and seeing all the things that were inside of your heart that are going to help you write stories this week at Writers Workshop. And so I talked to some parents and some of you guys had a lot of time to work on your stories and some of you need to finish up some stories. So we are going to go through this whole week talking about how to write true stories. Again, stories about our lives, okay? And so today we're just going to review that a story has lots of parts, right? Just like when you're reading a book, there are lots of pages because on the pages there are different parts of the story, right? This book we're going to read in a second and it's called Pancakes, Pancakes. If you like pancakes, give me a thumbs up. And this book has parts to it. If I just said this book is about a boy who makes pancakes, is that very exciting? Does that sound like a story to you? No, right? There's not parts, there's not characters talking, there's not telling us what happened first, second, last, right? So we're gonna read the story and we're gonna look for all of the parts in the story. But before we do that, my class made up this song in person last week to help us. And it is called the Story Song. And it's really simple. It goes like this. Will you read it with me? A story has parts. A story has parts. Hi-ho the dairy-o. A story has parts. And we wrote a story up here and we drew the numbers to remind us that there are parts that happen first and second and third and fourth. Can you guys sing it with me again? Let's sing it again. A story has parts. A story has parts. Hi-ho the dairy-o. A story has parts. And so a lot of times the parts are on different pages, right? Each page has a different part or section of the story. So every time that I read a page, I want you to stand up and go like this, woo, because it's a different part of the story. Can you guys do that? And we're gonna see how many parts are in this story. So it's a good story. So it's by Eric Carle. He's our author of the month and it's called Pancakes, Pancakes. Kiki-riki, a rooster crowed. Jack woke up and thought, I want a pancake. One stand up. This is the first part of the story. A rooster crowed, and that's how our story started. Okay, as I turn the page, I want you to stand up and give me a wave because we're going to get to the next part. Woo! Jack said to his mother, can I have a pancake? You can help me make a pancake, says his mother. First, we need some flour. So far we have two parts. The rooster crows, and then he decides he wants a pancake. Everyone stand up, we've got a new part. Woohoo! Cut some wheat, please, then take it to the mill to grind it into flour. So Jack cut the wheat. There's another part of the story. But turn the page, so what's coming? The next part, woo! Then he went to the miller. Jack asked him to grind the wheat. First, they had to beat the grain from the wheat. Boys and girls, do you think this story is taking place now or maybe back in time? Yeah, now if we want to get flour, we just go to the grocery or open up our pantry, right? They had to actually make their flour. Here comes another part, so everyone stand up. Woohoo, a new part of the story. Now we will grind the grain to make the flour, said the miller. Jack helped the miller to make the flour, and then he took the flour home. Can we see everybody? Woo, a new part's coming. Can we make a pancake? Asked Jack. Well, now we need an egg, said his mother. So Jack went to the hen house and got an egg. I'm gonna turn the page, which means another part. Woohoo! Can we make a pancake? Asked Jack. Now we need some milk, said his mother. So Jack milked the cow. My goodness, I'm about to turn the page. Everybody get ready, do the wave with me. Woohoo, another part. Can we make a pancake? Asked Jack. Now we need some butter, said his mother. So Jack churned the butter. Can we make a pancake? Asked Jack. Now we need to make a fire, said his mother. So Jack got some firewood. Boys and girls, think about all the parts of this story. So far, he's done a lot of stuff to get this pancake. There's a lot of parts. Let's see what happens next. Can we make a pancake? Asked Jack. Well, now we need some jam, said his mother. Oh, look, he's got to go down in the basement. So Jack got some strawberry jam. Back in the olden days, they didn't necessarily just go to the store, but they would make jams and jellies, and they would can vegetables and fruits, and they would stay good down in the basement, so that when they needed something, they would just go in their basement and get it, kind of like their own little grocery store. Get ready to stand up and do the wave. We're gonna turn the page to another part. Can we make a pancake? Asked Jack. Yes, said his mother. So Jack and his mother mixed everything in a bowl. Oh my goodness. They put some butter in a hot pan. Jack, now put some batter in the pan, said Jack's mother. To the way, we got another part of our story. Jack's mother cooked the pancake. Then she flipped it. The pancake went right up. It landed in the pan. Look how high it went. It landed in. All right, get ready. Last part. Everyone get ready. What do you guys think he's going to do last? What's the last part of the story? I think he's going to finally get to eat his pancake. Woohoo! Jack's mother put the pancake on a plate and gave it to Jack. Jack said, Mama, I know what to do now. Now he's going to eat the pancake, isn't he? So boys and girls, did you see how when I read you this book, I didn't just say a little boy had a pancake and I told you that story? So sometimes when we say things like, if we say, I went to the beach, is that telling me all the parts of the story? Is that telling me a story? No. Or if you said, I had a birthday party. You're telling me, but are you telling me a story? No, you got to tell me all the parts. So in this one, they had to tell all the things that he had to do to make a pancake. What he did before he made the pancake, how he got the materials, what he did, all of the parts. So remember, a story has parts. A story has parts. Hi-ho the dairy-o, a story has parts. So today you have 2 jobs in Writer's Workshop. The first job is go ahead and if you need to finish up a book from last week or a story from last week, go ahead. Have some extra writing time to work on that. But your next thing is I want you to find a story in your house and I want you to read it. Maybe your parents can read it for you. Maybe you can find a story on Storyline online or Epic. And I want you to look for all of the parts in the story. All the things that happen. Just so we're practicing realizing that stories have parts. All right, so finish up any writing that you haven't done yet from last week. Maybe your story isn't finished. And then have your parents read you a story or listen to a story and listen for all of the parts and see if you can find all the parts. All right, boys and girls, don't forget, stories have parts. And tomorrow we'll be back and Miss Scroggum is going to write another story with you so we can practice what we do whenever we're writing our stories. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.